Friends, today we will discuss about 0 by 1 knapsack problem. So let us see what is meant by knapsack. Knapsack is nothing but container, bag, basket, wallet, trolley. Let us see one example. Suppose NGO distribute grains to needy peoples in free of cost. The following grains are distributing to the needy peoples, that is rice 2 kg and cost is labeled, wheat of 2 kg cost is labeled, tur dal 2 kg cost is labeled, moong dal 2 kg cost is the label, and NGO has provided the knapsack, that is container, and it has a capacity of the 7 kg. Each needy peoples getting this much of the grains. Now let us see, as the knapsack containers having capacity of the 7 kg and needy people say A has to collect these items so that the capacity of knapsack should not be the overflow, and the needy people has to select in such a way that he will get the maximum profit. It means that the grains having higher cost, such a grains needy people can select for collections, collecting, right? Now first, the moong dal of 2 kg, its cost is the 90 rupees. So that's why the needy people first collect moong dal in its knapsack. That is 2 kg and the cost is 90 rupees. Now then he will select tur dal of 2 kg and cost is 80 rupees, price is 80 rupees. Now then he will select the rice, because the rice of 2 kg having the price 60 rupees, that's why the person will select the rice as a third grain, okay, and he will keep in the knapsack and its cost is 60, okay. So in this way, the out of 7 kg 6 kg capacity is filled up and 1 kg is the remaining. It means that the remaining capacity of the knapsack is 1 kg. Then the person A will try to collect the wheat, but the wheat 2 kg cannot keep in the containers because the remaining capacity of container is the 1 kg. So that's why directly 2 kg cannot keep inside the knapsack. If 2 kg wheat is inserted into knapsack, then knapsack will overflow. So let us see here, if you add this amount 60, 80, 90, it comes to 230. It means that the maximum profit is 230, right? And the which grains collected and which grains are not collected, that are inserted in the optimal solution. Now first collected rice, wheat is not collected, tur dal is collected, moong dal is collected. Here rice is collected, wheat is not collected, tur dal is collected, moong dal is collected. It means that the grains which are collected, that are indicated using 1, and grains which are not collected because of non-availability of the remaining capacity. So here the rice is collected, indicated it by 0, wheat is not collected, indicated it by 0. Tur dal is collected, indicate it by 1. Moog is collected, so indicated it by 1. It means that out of 4 grains, first, third and fourth grains are collected. The second grain, that is wheat, is not collected. So this is the optimal solution, and the maximum profit he or she got, that is 230. So this is the basic information of 0 by knapsack problem. It means that, so 1 for the collections for getting the maximum profit, 0 is not collected due to the non-availability of the remaining capacity. So this is all about 0 by 1 knapsack problems. Let us see how the optimal solution is achieved using 0 by 1 knapsack problem. Input data are given. I is nothing but the number of objects, that is 4, means 1, 2, 3, 4. Wi is nothing but the weight of the objects, means 2 is the weight of first object, 3 is the weight of second object, 4 is the weight of third object, 5 is the weight of fourth object. Similar way, profit is associated with the each and every objects, that is 3 is the profit of first object, 4 is the profit of second object, 5 is the profit of third object, 6 is the profit of fourth objects, where n is equal to 4, that is number of objects, and W is nothing but the capacity, maximum capacity of the knapsack, that is 5. Now same problem can be written in another way. N is equal to 4, number of objects, so W is equal to 5. This is the maximum capacity of knapsack. Here Wi, Pi is equal to 2, 3, means weight and profit of first objects, 3, 4, weight and profit of second objects, then 4, 5, weight and profit of third objects, then 5, 6, weight and profit of fourth object. So let us see how we have got this matrix. Now number of columns can be obtained starting from 0 to maximum capacity of knapsack, that is 5. So in this way we will get the 6 columns from 0 to 5, and number of rows we will get starting from 0 to number of objects. Here number of objects are 4. It means that you will get 5 rows, 0, 1, 2, 3 and the 4, right? Now after last column we have to specify weight and profit of all 4 objects, right? Now here 1 is nothing but the first objects, weight and profit are specified here. Here 2 is nothing but the second object, weight and profits are specified here. 3 is the third object, weight and profits are specified here, and the fourth objects, its weight and profits are given here, right? So in this way we have to construct the tables, then start to fill up the cells row wise. Now first, in first row and the first column, the write 0. Then now 0th row has been filled up. Then start from the first row. Already first cell is filled up with 0, and try to get the value here. See the logic while explaining the tables here, while filling the cells of the tables, I will explain the logic. So see here, for this the column is 1. Now if this value, column value is less than 2, then take the upper value as it is. Repeating, the column number for this cell is 1. If this 1 is less than the weight of the first object, that is 2, then take the upper value as it is, means 0. Now here the column is 2 and this 2 is not less than this 2. This 2 is not less than this 2. So that's why we have to select the column for the value. We have to select the column for the values. How to select? See here, this column 2 minus weight 2, 2 minus 2, that is 0. In upper row you will get the column that is 2 minus 2, that is 0, means this column we are getting, and cell will be this. Always we have to refer the previous row. I am repeating, here 2 is not less than the 2. That's why we have to find out the new column. How to get the new column? This 2 minus 2, that is 0. 0 is the new column. Here is the column. Now find out the cell. Cell is nothing but the previous row of this, that is this one. Okay. So value is 0. Value is 0, right? Now in this 0, add the profit of first object, that is 3. Okay. 0 plus 3 is nothing but 3. But before writing 3 here, we have to check the upper cell value of this cell, that is 0. This should not be greater than this 3 value. Right? Now we have got the value 3, but before putting 3 here, we have to check this value should not be less than this value. This value should not be less than this value. If this value is less, then consider the upper value for this cell. Then go to the next cell. Here this 3 is not less than 2. Means we have to find out the new column. How to find out new column? 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is nothing but the 1, and this will be the cell. Okay. Here the value is 0. Okay. Now add the profit of the first object, that is 3, with this value. Means 0 plus 3. Value is 3. Now before putting 3, we have to check with the upper value. This 3 should not be less than the upper value. Means 3 is not less than the upper value, that is 0. Now then for this, see here, 4 is not less than 2. Means we have to find out the new column. 4 minus 2, that is 2. Okay, this is the second column, right? And we have to refer the previous row. Now we are in first row. Previous row will be 0th row. Means this will be the cell. So 0 plus 3 is nothing but 3. For this 5 is not less than 2. Means we have to find out new column. 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2, that is 3, means this one. And here value is 0. Right? 0 plus 3, that is 3. Okay. Same concept we have to refer for getting the values for the remaining rows. Right? Here the column is 1. Is 1 is less than 3? Yes. Take the upper value as it is. Then here, is 2 less than 3? Yes. We have to take upper value as it is. See here, is 3 less than 3? No. In this case, we have to find out in this case, we have to find out another column. How to find out the another column? This minus this. 3 minus 3, that is 0. This one. And in this, the cell is this one, 0. Because now we are working on second row and the previous row is nothing but the row 1. Okay, we have got row 1 and column is 0, means this will be the cell. And 0 plus profit of second object, that is 4. 0 plus 4 means 4. Before putting the 4 here, we have to check that 4 should be greater than the top value, that is 3. Yes, 4 is always greater than 3. So write here 4. Then here 4 is not less than 3. That's why we have to find out another column. 4 minus 3, that is 1. Means ये column बनेगा. And previous row is nothing but this. 1 to 1 will be this cell. 1 to 1 will be this cell. Then 0 plus profit, that is 4. And this 4 is greater than 3. So we can write 4. Then 5 is not less than 3. Then we have to find out another column. How to find out? 5 minus 3. That is 2. Means this will be the column. And previous row is nothing but the first row and value is this. So 3 plus 4. 3 plus 4, that is 7. That is 7. Let us discuss about third row. Now for this cell, see the condition. Here the column 1 is less than the 4. That's why take the upper value as it is, that is 0. Then for this 2 is less than 4. So take the upper value as it is, that is 3. Then this 3 is less than 4. Take the upper value as it is, that is 4. Then 4 is not less than this value, that is weight of third object. Then we have to select the another column. How to select the column? From 4, okay, subtract this 4. That is 4 minus 4, you will get 0. 0 is nothing but the column we have selected. Okay. Now here, see the previous row, that is 2, and the column 0, you will get the value 0. So take this 0 and add 5. 5 is nothing but the profit of third objects. Add 5 to this 0, will get the 5. Now before putting the 5 here, we have to see that 5 should be greater than the upper value, that is 4. Now here for this cell, here 5 is not less than 4, so that's why we have to find out another column, that is 5 minus 4, you will get the 1. So 1 is the column and row will be 2, so that is the value 0. So 0 plus value, so that is 5. Now here, so we cannot put the 5 because 5 is less than the upper value. So that's why we have to consider the upper value as it is for this cell, that is 7. Now then, see fourth row. So in this cell, first we have to check whether the column of this cell is less than the weight of fourth object. Here 1 is less than 5, hence so take the upper value as it is, that is 0. For this cell 2 is less than the 5, take the upper value as it is, that is 3. Then 3 is less than 5, take the upper value as it is, that is 4. Now here 4 is less than 5, take the upper value as it is, that is 5. Now here this 5 is not less than the 5. Here condition is not satisfied, that's why we have to find out another column. How to find out the another column? So 5 minus 5, that is 0. The 0 will be the column selected for this value. Now the column is 0 and row will be the previous row of fourth row, that is 3. So here you will get the value, that is 0. Okay. Now add 6, profit 6 to 0. So you will get the 6 here. You will get the 6 here. But before putting the 6, we have to check the 6 should be greater than the upper value. Now here the 6 is less than the upper value, that's why we cannot put 6 in this cell. In this case we have to consider the upper value for this cell, that is the 7. So in this way we have constructed the 0 by 1 knapsack tables. Now from these tables we will get the maximum profit. To get the maximum profit, we have to select the last row and the last column. In last row and the last column, the value is 7. This 7 is nothing but maximum profits we have achieved. That is, maximum profit is 7. Now once we have got the maximum profits, so we have to find out which objects are included in optimal solution and which objects are not included in optimal the solution. Now let us start from this cell to include or not include the objects in the optimal the solution. Now to include the fourth objects in the optimal solution, we have to check that the upper value should not be equal. But here upper value is the equal. 7 is equal to this current value. That's why we cannot include 4. Now when we not include the 4, then we have to write 0. Now then go to the upper value, that is 7. Okay, now current row is the 3 and here we have to check whether 3 can be included or not included in the optimal solution. For that, so we have to see the upper value, upper cell value. Here again upper cell value is same as that of the current cell value. That's why we cannot include object 3 in optimal solutions. Hence put the 0 in optimal the solution. Right? Now here then move to the upper cell. Okay. Now here upper cell row is 2, means we have to check these objects has to be included in optimal solution or not. Okay. For that we have to see the upper value, that is 3. Here the 3 is not equal to the 7, that's why we can include the second object in optimal the solution. So write here 1. Now then, as the upper value is not same as the value of this cell, then we cannot go to the upper cell. We have to find out the another column. Now how to find out the another column? For that, so we have to subtract 3 from 5, means 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 means column number minus weight of the current objects, that is 2. Weight of the current object is the 3. 5 minus 3, that is nothing but the 2. Okay. Now this 2 is the column we have selected and previous row is nothing but the first row. first row and the second column, we get the value 3. We get the value 3. Now then, we are in the first row, means we have to check whether 1 has to be selected or not. For that we have to see the upper value. Here the upper value 0 is not equal to 3. It means that we can include the object 1. We can include the object 1. So write here 1. Now then, from this we have to go to the previous row. For that, find out the column. Now here you will get the column from 2 minus 2. Okay, from subtracting 2 from this column number, means 2 minus 2, that is 0. Means 0 is the column number we have got, and the row will be the previous row, that is 0. Means 0th row and the 0th column you will get the value 0. Okay, now at this positions we have got I is equal to 0. Now if I is equal to 0, okay, it means that we have to stop the process for the calculations, process for calculating the optimal the solution. Now here is the end of the process. Now in this way we have got optimal solution, in that first object and the second objects are included, third and fourth object are excluded. So in this way we can solve the 0 by 1 knapsack problem. In next video we will discuss another problem based on 0 by 1 knapsack problem. Thank you.